Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another For Honor video, and, well, this is the post-Christmas special, because I was too fucking lazy to do anything on Christmas, so here we are, a couple days after, because, why not? So yeah, this is going to be all about the, well, you know, playing it during the Christmas update, so I managed to get my Conqueror all Christmased out, more or less. But you're not going to believe how long it took to get everything Christmassy for Conqueror. Like, this is it now, okay? Now, look what it was like before. Just, that was like months and months of not buying anything or opening any loot boxes to get to that point. It's like, oh, fucking hell. But it's okay. It was worth it. I finally got my fully decked out Christmas Conq. I mean, not in the first bit, but you know, later on, you'll see. Ooh, look, it's, well, not just Riddler, it's Riddler! Well, you know, I'm a fan of Gotham. But, yeah, alright, well, thankfully, as this is, you know, like, around Christmas time, there are a lot of new players and whatnot, so it's very easy to deal with, most people.
Round one.
But, of course, a lot of people are drawn to Shaman, because I think the main reason, excuse me. I think the main reason Ubisoft made Shaman as OP as she is because they knew it would, you know, fuck up the game, and they knew people would, you know, absolutely cry OP and all that sort of stuff, which she is. But they did it because, you know, it's appealing to newer characters. They think, you know, they like the look of the character. They'll pick her up. They'll play her a bit. They'll do well because obviously it's Shaman. They're new and they'll do well. And then their hope is that they'll, you know, talk to their friends and whatnot and get their friends to also buy the game. I'm pretty sure that's the sort of thing they're going for. In my mind, that makes perfect sense. That was close. Beautiful. And I love the, you fucking dick. Oh, now you're out of stamina, so you're basically dead. But yeah, I love the Glacial Griffin. It looks so good. It actually looks kind of goofy when you play, when you're just like doing the idle animation. You just look really goofy while you're using it. The massive fucking head. It's brilliant. And this guy just shouldn't have fucked with him. There we go.
Victory.
Angry Eagle. And of course, as is tradition, you skate on the corpse. I mean, I really should have, you know, like, slapped him in the balls and took off his head, but, you know, gotta make do. Oh, and I love spamming the Ra with the Glacial Griffin. It's just beautiful. The most annoying fucking thing. Annoying thing I've ever heard. Apart from, actually, Lawbringer does it better with his pony emote, but, you know, it's up there. Stop trying to guard break me. I'm just gonna shield bash you. Ah, shit. Ooh, damn it. Well, again, now he's out of stamina, so he's basically dead. Any, like, slow characters, they get out of stamina, so any heavies and whatnot, they are very easy to kill when you know, you get them into this mix-up state, sort of thing. Because obviously, you know, they've got really long recovery on the dashes, which makes it so much easier to mix it up. It's like a true 50-50 at that point. See, that's more accurate. You like this champ? Yes, I love him. Don't know what he means, but yeah. I mean, it's like, I like him for the reason that I may use two buttons, but I've, like, mastered those two buttons, so it makes it very difficult to beat, and, you know, I like it. It's like, this way of playing is my baby, and, you know, I like playing like it. I came up with it, more or less. And besides, the salt is just fantastic. Really makes it worth it. Ah, fuck. Come on. I'm a bit rusty. I gotta get the timings tied down. Keep missing stuff I shouldn't be. Right, dodge away. Thankfully, if someone just spams dodge, and you know, as long as they're not an assassin, I can catch them. Oh fuck! All right, I'm just gonna have to block until I get revenge, I think. Oh, he does that. Oh fuck. Well, his friend's out of stamina, so I can just... No, he's got his stamina back. I hate fighting a war on two fronts. It's worse when you're on 3 or 4, but 2 is pretty bad. Shit. Thankfully, the warden isn't spamming shoulder barge, otherwise I'd be fucked. Well, he seems like he's being relatively honourable. Letting me just fight this warlord. Oof. Now he comes in. But thankfully, it's a bit too late. Shouldn't have fucked with me. There we go. Nope. No balls there. Yep, this is why I love it. It's the constant screaming. It's not gonna give you a headache at all. Not one bit. Anyway, on to the next one. I still gotta do more. God, I look sexy. Look at it. This is the snowy themed conch. I got the shield, I got the flail, I got the nice new helmet and shoulders. Ooh, it does look good. I think they should give Conqueror a new chest piece though, because all his chest pieces just look well, just like the same more or less. This is the only one that looks a tiny bit different, but you know, I like the shield with the set, but you know, I don't really care for the weapons too much. The annoying thing is it took me all of my crates and all of my steel to get the shield. Like I got the weapons almost immediately after opening all those loot crates, but shield, that took ages. Now Aramusha, I don't see many of these. I mean, I'm yet to come across a really good Aramusha. Like, I thought he'd be a good character, but I don't know. He seems kind of lackluster. At least from what I've seen other players do with him, more or less. Maybe I'm just yet to meet a very good player. Like, everyone says Valkyrie is super underpowered, which, you know, admittedly, she probably is. But, you know, I've seen players do incredibly well with her, just because they've mastered, like, the mix-ups and whatnot.
Victory.
Another character that is, you know, massively underrated, Shinobi. I don't know why people thought Shinobi needed a buff or anything like that, but, you know, Shinobi is OP as fuck. I'd say Shinobi is probably one of the top 3 characters. I mean, harder to master than the other 2, but still one of the top 3, which I'd say would probably be Shaman, Shinobi, Gladiator, in that order, more or less. But yeah, I've met some really good Shinobis that just... The thing that's annoying about Shinobi is they can get out... They're the only character that can get out of every single mix-up in the game for free. It's like... Oh shit, my bad. Whoops. It's like if... Okay, so say as Conqueror, I dodge to the side and deflect an attack and then hit them with the shield bash. You'd expect the light to be guaranteed. No, they can dodge away from the light. And that's the same for getting hit with, you know, nearly every single unblockable in the game. Like, if they get hit by it, they can dodge away from the usually guaranteed follow-up type thing. My bad again. But yeah, these, you know, he does insane damage. I think 50 damage for a deflect, which is, you know, ridiculous. Best mobility in the game. You know, best range in the game. Best speed in the game. It's just, you know, probably best lights in the game, I'd say. And yeah, you know, people thought that needed a buff for some reason. It baffles me. That I think Ubisoft, they do listen to the community, and they say they do, and I believe that they do listen to the community, but they listen to the wrong parts of it, more or less. Like, not the people that know the insides and outs of characters and whatnot. Like, I guarantee they're going to do something to seriously fuck up the Conq rework, but, you know, they'll say, oh, well, we listen to the community, and it's going to be, you know, they're going to listen to mostly players that don't play Conq fully and don't understand, you know, every little in and out of him, and, you know, they'll go off of that and it'll end up, you know, really fucking him over somehow. I know it. But anyway, on to the next one. Come on, come on. Ooh, see, this is what I'm talking about, the Shamans. You know, relatively new player, obviously drawn to the game and decides to pick up Shaman. Now, thankfully, most players who play Shaman are, you know, even if they were good players before, they've become shit players now, more or less. So they do a lot more stupid stuff, which makes them easier to beat if you know how to, you know, deal with stupid stuff. Thankfully, I've fought against a lot of stupid stuff. Now, Shaman's another really annoying one because she can, oops. My bad. Look at that derpy face. I do love it. Yeah, Shaman can, she's got insanely fast dodge recovery. Like, you remember Warlord when he used to have that amazing dodge recovery and he could basically dodge out of anything and counter guard break afterwards? So you could like, never mix him up, more or less. Yeah, it's that. Shaman has that. And also godlike dodge attacks. Yeah, it's very hard to get the mix-up on Shaman, because if they just dodge... Yeah, see? That would have caught basically any other character, except... it wouldn't have caught Shinobi, and it wouldn't have caught Gladiator, but any other character, that would have caught them. Which, you know, is fair. In that sort of mix-up scenario. But alas, it is how the game is.
Round 3.
I do love how derpy the head looks. It's just like massive, in-your-face type thing. No. Like the main thing I'd say would be good for Conqueror to rework him with would be like remove this, obviously, remove the bug, because even I know it's a bit unfair. But the thing is, if they took that away and gave him nothing else, then he'd be shit tier. Again, which most people still think he is, but because of this bug, he's at least, you know, much more manageable. Which, you know, it's why I came back to Conq, really, because of the bug that you know, someone told me about, and now it makes Conq fun. As soon as I start talking about, you know, the top 3 characters, I guarantee the next one I face will be a Shinobi. Ugh.
Round 1.
Well, at least he doesn't look too scary. Yeah, I think the changes that would really help Conqueror would be... Ooh. Damn it. Yeah, the changes that would really help Conqueror are remove the bug, and I think all they'd need to do after that is make it so that he can feint normally, like any other character. That would open up so many possibilities for him. And, oh shit. So that would have caught me, actually. Good thing they nerfed the range on it. Yeah. Give him regular feints, take away the bug, but make his charge attack, like, useful. I think that would be the one game-changing thing that could absolutely, you know, fix Conq. Make it so that when he was charging it, he couldn't be, you know, immediately guard broken out of it for free type thing, because it's not all block. You shouldn't be able to guard break him for free for doing it. Give him hyper armor on swing. So actually, no, you know, I don't think he'd need hyper armor because he's got he blocks and attacks at the same time. So you know, I actually don't think he needs hyper armor. But make it so that, you know, as soon as it's charged, it doesn't have to be fully charged, but the level 1 charge, it's unblockable. That would fix so many problems that Conq has without you know, if he doesn't use the bug, he has a lot of issues. But with it, derpy face, with it, he can, you know, like, completely negate some of those issues, like the drawn-out matches, the inability to, well, you know, the ability to only turtle, that sort of thing, effectively. But yeah, it would just open up a lot more possibilities. And, you know, besides, and one more thing, because it really bugs me, make the top heavy do more damage, because at the moment, I deserve that. Yeah, at the moment the top heavy does the same damage as the side heavies, but it's way slower, and I have no idea why that works. Like
Round 4.
if like most other characters have a more damaging top heavy, but for some reason Conq doesn't. Like if you throw someone to the floor and while they're out of stamina, you should be able to get more damage off top heavy than a side one. But yeah, you know, that's more of a bit of a life change sort of thing. My shield bash is better than yours. Oh, I do love doing that. And skate on thin air with my derpy face. Do love it. Right, let's see who's next. And, you know, just scream for good measure, because nothing's like better than a good skate and a good scream afterwards. You ever do that? No? Oh. Oh, not Shinobi, the other OP one. Alright, that's fair then. Well, you know, as long as I'm fighting nothing but the top 3, I suppose that's fair. Oh, they've also got the mythic thing. I think the ice one's better. I mean, not the Viking. The Viking's customization has gone to shit. Like, have you seen the glacial mask thing they've got on for this Christmas? It's like a paper mask, like a 4-year-old's paper mache mask, and it's just derpy as fuck. And the execution as well. There's just like this. See, if they dodge away, you know, rapidly, I've got no chance of mixing them up. But it's like, I mean, the execution is ridiculous because they execute them and there's just this mask in the background blowing out snow. It's just so stupid. See, good character, shit players. Most of the time. Like, even if someone's a very good player... oh yeah, by the way, I support the annoyment of any shaman you find. You are, you know, encouraged to annoy the shit out of them, because they deserve it. They deserve to suffer for playing this character. But, oh, what was I saying? Fuck, I forgot. Oh yeah. Good players who play this character, you can also ledge them for free without having to feel bad whatsoever. They all deserve it. But, yeah, good players who stuck with Shaman from the start now have gotten, you know, rather shit at the basics. So, basically there are no good players playing Shaman. It's just, you know, mostly Shaman. And if there was, like, people who play Shaman best would probably be the ones that play other characters, but only, you know, and are really good with other characters, but have only recently swapped to Shaman. That would make them, make them a good Shaman. Because playing Shaman for an extended period of time would make them, you know, shit. No. God. They used to be able to mix up really well, but no one seems to, you know, be able to do it anymore. Oh, I wanted to get the execution. Weird. They're on the wall. Now to scream in their face and skate a bit. Oh, good old dirt face. On to the next one. Like, I always imagine the glacial eagle, the glacial griffin thing. Oh, wow. This is interesting. A Valkyrie. And, you know, it actually looks like a good one for a change. Maybe this will show off what I mean, like, some Valkyrie players have, you know, absolutely mastered all the little things that make the character really good. Well, we'll see, we'll see. But yeah, I always imagine the glacial griffin. He's doing the thing that not enough Valks do, and that's being more of a turtle. Like Valk, at the start of the game, it seemed like she came out to be an offensive character, but I don't know why I was just standing there then. But yeah, at the start of the game, he seemed to be. I do love that derpy face. It's just so cute. Oh, look, a worm. But at the start of the game, she was built to be, you know, an offensive character. But now, because of all the nerfs and stuff and whatnot, she's actually become quite a good defensive hero. Because she's got, you know, quite good deflects, good defensive options. But, you know, you'd never want to initiate particularly. Too bad you can't ledge here. Okay. I don't think he saw what was happening before, but I'm pretty sure he was losing quite horribly before I ledged him. Oh fuck! I should be able to. There we go. But yeah, the oh, if you notice, whenever I like freeze up, while I do my deflect or anything, it just looks like my character's frozen but glides forward anyway. Basically, that's because I deflect at the last second, and that makes it look like that, which is weird. But yeah, I always see the. Well, now I see. I don't say always, but God, stop spamming the same shit. Please. And there you go, dead. Yeah, I see the Glacial Griffin as like, you know, if any of you have seen Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, it's like the yellow puppet from that. The really derpy one. That's how I sort of hear him in my head. See, I only did a light there because I'm not sure if he knows he can get a free guard break on me after that. Oh. He ledged himself there. Oh dear. But yeah, the how do I describe characters from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared? It's so hard. It's like the one with the dad. Okay, that makes more sense. Any of you seen him? He's the one with the dad, the really creepy, fucked up one. You know, it's like I don't know. You ledged yourself that time. I want to go against this guy again. I hope he plays Valk because, you know, I haven't seen any good Valks at all. And he seems, you know, alright as a Valk. But I guarantee it's not going to be Valk. It's going to be an assassin or something to try and counter my Conq, more or less. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, Berserker. Not really a classic counter to Conq, but still, he's alright nonetheless. In the right hands.
Round one.
Nope. Ah, yes, I forget. I can't, I can't do stuff for free because whatever he parries, he'll be able to get a guaranteed heavy on. Does he get a guaranteed overhead heavy if he parries an overhead light? I'd like to find that out. He's good at, well, I don't know why he just like sits right in my face, but, you know, it doesn't improve your chances of dodging at all. It's like a magic. It is like a magic. That's how I hear him. In my head. Those are the exact words he's saying.
Round two.
Look at my face. It's like a magic. Yes. Alright. Alright, Gary. By the way, his name's Gary. Oh, no, it's not a mask. It's a sentient being that forms around Conqueror's head. You know, no one can quite explain why, but you know, it just decided to choose Conqueror as the host, and you know, it's half retarded. But no one says that to it because, you know, it's sweet at heart, but you know, just a little special. I'm gonna slap you. You're gonna get out of stamina, and I'm gonna slap you again. You know something, Berserker? You have balls. Big balls. I like him. Shut up, Gary. Just, Gary, stop. This isn't for you. Jesus, and he just cries all the time. Yeah, you explode in rage or whatever you do. working, Gary. Spiritic attack. Out of stamina. Doesn't really matter against Berserker because he doesn't have unblockables or shit. See, now he likes to feint into guard break a lot, which is going to trick me because I love to deflect. That's the counter to deflecting. But not overhead lights. Beautiful. Slapped in the face. Love it. Right, well, that went pretty well, but I don't think I'll stick around to see who he picks next. I guarantee it's going to be worse. Alright. Ooh, interesting. Don't see many of these. Okay, now here's a good point. Alright, so a lot of people complain to me that, you know, I only use 2 buttons, or, you know, like a couple of moves. Orochi. What does Orochi do? They use overhead light, feint top heavy, rushing storm or whatever it's called, and zone attack. That's like 3 or 4 moves that they will use constantly. 3 or 4. And I'm the bad guy. Jesus. Oh shit. Well, he didn't try to throw me off, so it's good. He's honorable. See, the feint into whatnot. Oh yeah, and this is another character I can't throw random shit out at because it can get the guaranteed overhead light. Shit. Oh, well. I forgot that up pretty hard. Despite being headless, I do look pretty majestic. Shame I don't have like the ice. Gary the glacial griffin stuck to my face though, in death. Come on, come on. See, it means that I can't just go for deflects constantly because I know he'll feint it into top light, which is, you know, equal damage to top heavy. And it's fucking annoying. Best thing to do would just be to block up constantly, but, well, you know, can't always do that. Because if he zones, I can react to that at least. God damn it. Well, he's out of stamina, so now bullying him is completely liable. Liable? Reliable. And you're dead, sir. Victory! It's pretty! Gary, this is why we can't have nice things, Gary. You asshole! I'm sorry, it's just... You try living with him stuck to your face. Okay? God, it's like having a roommate that... just... Anyway. Time to go for lots of deflects. Because I will never learn my lesson. I will always go for them. Ow, fucking balls. Oh wow, a side light. That is a new move for an Orochi. A side light is rare. Come on. He's not storm rushing very much. Which I suppose is, you know, that's fair. He would just get guard broken for free for doing it. Come on. No. Oh yes, you're going in a very tight bit, and you're dead immediately, just like that. Yeah. Despite being a weeb, you know, there's not nothing down there at least. Yes, Gary. You can eat them later. It's fine. What? He's a bird. It's fine. It's not cannibalism if he's doing it. Fuck. It's actually pretty close. Ah, you see, that's why you never do the Storm Rush against the Conqueror, because if you let it go, you go and die. Fuck. And you're dead. Because you don't do that. Isn't that right, Gary? I'm gonna take off his head. Yeah. Good job, buddy. Good job. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this very late video. I will say that much. But yeah, I do like the Christmas update. It's good fun. It adds a lot of nice looking shit to the game. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video. I will start streaming at some point, I promise. But anyway, yeah, see you in the next one. Bye. Also, before I forget, look, glorious merchandise. It's 8-bit me. Look, it's my colours and everything, and it's on hoodies and shit. And look, it comes in all colours and mugs. Who wouldn't want this shit on a mug? Come on. I mean, look, and it comes in black, and see, I'm not racist. There, see, look. It's beautiful. And, for any of you Hulks out there, there's also green, blue, for any blue men, that sort of thing. But yeah, look, I've got shitloads of these things. Look, there's baby raring me. It's the colours and everything. I gotta thank, because a lot of this work is done by my Discord, and I do love those guys. But, yeah, look, I mean, some great designs comes on cups, t-shirts, hoodies, whatnot. If you're not getting enough love in the real world, it's because you're not wearing one of these. And who could forget the classic Get Good? I prefer it in white because it just reminds me of the YouTube thumbnail, and how a tiny black bar can separate porn from art. Just think of that. But yeah, I really hope you guys like this. Fuck off, AVG, no one loves you. Yeah, I hope you guys like this stuff. I'll link all of them in the description. But yeah, get one for yourself, get one for someone you love, get one for someone you hate, Doesn't really matter to me as long as you get one, but yeah, I hope you guys at least consider it, because, I've got a load of these to go around, and, well, people buy more, then I'll, eventually make more designs for it. But, well, I won't make, well, I might make a few, but, gotta thank the Discord. Anyway, see you later.